traction control, everything. It's everything I want it to be. If it's a better color in my opinion, you know, low mileage on it, really mint for what it is. The reason I really wanted this instead of keeping the Civic, which is a lot better on gas, the Civic I didn't have that connection with. You know, everyone gets that connection with their first car, and that first car to me was my Ford Ranger. It was gray. I have some videos on it, and I wrecked it. And you know, after I wrecked it, I had all those ideas that I had through owning it. You know, I wanted the light bar, I wanted the wheels and tires, I wanted the lift, I wanted all these things that I couldn't afford at the time. I think this is what I'm looking for. Now I'm gonna actually look around because I'm a child and I need to spend more money than I actually should. Boom. Okay, good. Struggle, which actually this bracket makes it a hell of a lot easier. First, number 2. I will tell you guys, walking back up here to the front, that looks a lot better. I really like that. That's a lot better. What's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna be replacing the air filter on my truck because the other day I pulled over. I decided to do something that was long overdue, and that was to check the air filter on the truck. It was always in the back of my mind, and then decided to do it. And I noticed that it was filled with black dust and dirt and like dried in oil or something, I don't know. So I decided I need a new air filter, and it's really not good for this truck to be breathing in dirty air like that. So today I'm getting an air filter. Now let me show you what I mean about this filter. It's just caked. So I vacuumed it out a little bit, and then I wet this rag a little bit after wiping it already. And it's a bit cleaner. There's still dust in there, but all the little like rock pieces are out. So now it's time for the new filter. It's a bit of a difference here. There we go. Now pop it back in. 1, 2, there we go. New air filter installed. This side, however, is collapsed. Just wiggles around and it's broken. You can see this part here is missing. You can probably see it on the video. It's kind of small, a small difference, but in person you can definitely tell. You see it lines up properly with the fender there, and on this side it does not. We'll just line it up and then push on it with my hand, and it just clipped right in there. So now I just have to check the height level of the bumper, and I'll be set. Still isn't perfect. It's a lot better than it was though. Fish bowling in this truck. All the windows are like, you know, see through their windows. So today I'm getting a window tint. So it's been a few hours actually since I've got the window tint. I was off to work, but as you can see, I just kind of showed you. You can see the difference, and I really like the tint. I couldn't tell during the day when I picked it up, but now that it's nighttime, like, it just feels a lot more enclosed in here, a lot more private and even luxurious, to be honest. It's more of a luxurious feeling. I don't know why. So I'm on my way to pick up the tonneau cover. So it's the tri-fold. I think it's the soft one, which I didn't know that they made tri-fold tonneau covers for the Rangers, but they do. So I'm kind of excited to see how it fits on.
Not too tight.
I think that's it. Why is it? Oh, Jesus. For any of you who might have Ford Rangers, this is the Trifecta 2.0 bed cover, tonneau cover, whatever. Well, I'm pretty hyped about that. I don't want to clean up this mess. I have everything I need to turn, well, everything I need to turn my 2011 Ranger into a Raptor. So I picked up these lights, the Alpina position pods. I've seen them back when I had my gray Ranger a couple of years ago. I seen these at Walmart and never got around to buying them. And I always hesitated on it because I never knew how to do wiring. But I've taken it upon myself to do it myself. I've honestly seen some videos, consulted a few people, and I think I know what to do. They're quite bright, and I'm gonna put them in the grill, kind of like what you see here. This is a Ford Raptor, and it'll give that kind of look. I like it. I love that look, so I want to really try and replicate it. And again, gonna look roughly in between here. That was an impressive turn of luck is what that was. Fortunately, it's fine. Okay. Hopefully, that's on straight. I think that's about right. There's no play in them, and yeah, I feel confident in them now. So Raptor lights I highly recommend. Like I said, they look incredible, and I'm very, very glad to rock them on the truck.
I said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And baby girl, I like what you're doing. Your body's out of sight when you're moving. You fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you'll always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, 'cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
Welcome to the video. Today we're taking the new lifted Ranger to the shop to wire brush underneath and paint it. So pretty much we're getting off a layer of rust and corrosion, and we're going to spray over it so the entire underneath of the truck will look clean and fresh. These wheels look amazing. I can't wait to see this thing when it's all shined up and done today. I'll probably talk to you guys once we have it in the shop. But for now, lots of cleaning. Alright guys, so both my phone and my GoPro has died. My GoPro's full of storage. So my camera is my last option here, my Canon. What we did was we spray painted the lower hanging stuff here with the gloss black paint, and also the little like side skirt area here, just because it was dirty and gray. And you can see that it looks really good. And then we just used bed liner on the frame. I think it looks awesome. Turned out perfect. The rear axle, it's probably so hard for you guys to see, but it looks brand new. What's going on, guys? I'm kind of starting this video late since I'm already at the shop, but today I'm installing new headlights and fixing my center Raptor light because that burnt out. So, quick intro, but let's get started.
Let's just try the headlight first. You're kind of right now. You'll get the idea of where the thing will be. Right?
It's all plug and play. There's 3 harnesses that go into 3, and like I said, the 2 flyaway wires that connect to the resistor. Actually, that would be the high beam. This is the running light. So obviously I don't have the running light on because I'm not driving, but you can get a pretty good look as to how it looks. And I'm pretty excited that the center Raptor light's back as well. Into the housing, they're like 30 bucks on Amazon. Well, turns out that they're cheap garbage. That's why I bought these. Legitimate Ford quality housings and a pack of LED bulbs to go inside. So if you guys did see the original video, you know it's pretty simple to get these out. All you do is you pry them out with a flathead screwdriver. There's little tabs right here, just like that. Erosion in there. You can see it's like broken. Yeah. And then it just twists right back in. There we go. LED bulb is in. There we go. Both lights are on. They're not as bright as the old ones, but last thing I was gonna do here, along with the plate lights, is the dome light. Now this dome light has been flickering. It's got a weak connection clearly, and sometimes it doesn't work at all, like you just might have saw. So get that thing. Wow, that landed. I don't know how it wedged itself under there. That's impressive. But here we are. Okay, well, so it turns out it's the bulb. Cheap bulb. The plate light works inside the dome. I haven't had that working in a while. What's going on, guys? I'm actually using the Hero 4 GoPro today, so sorry if the quality is a bit off. My cameras are all full on storage because I've been filming a reveal video and a longer video for the whole lift and everything. But today's video is actually about the tailgate handle, which I have in a box right here. And so what happened was, when I was actually filming the reveal for the lift, I went to open the tailgate, and the one side of it, which is a plastic piece which hooks onto like an X metal bracket inside to open the tailgate, pull the latches on each side, the one plastic piece actually snapped, so the handle is only being held on by the one side now. And I just spent probably 30 to 40 minutes trying to get the tailgate open, and finally it did open. And now I got the handle, and I'm headed to the shop, the same shop where we cleaned up the underbody of this Ranger, actually. That hold in the handle, as you can see, the left side's not moving because it's not connected, and it's a pretty easy replacement. So sorry for my bad filming, but we just took these 2 nuts off. The old handle dropped out, and then reverse it, drop the new handle in, drop the nuts back on. We're just going to brake clean it, lubricate it, throw it all back together. Yep. So you guys seem to really like the headlights and the video I made on them. So inside this box is new LED taillights for the Ranger, and I'm really excited to show you guys what these things look like. I took a peek, I couldn't help myself, that's why the box is open, and they look amazing. And I actually attempted to do this yesterday, but that is how we found out that the reverse connector for the 2011 doesn't match up with the 1997. And I actually went to the shop at like 8 a.m. this morning and ordered these in so I could get them the same day, since as I'm filming this, it's a Friday and I don't want to wait for shipping as well as the weekend. So these are 97 Ranger reverse sockets. That should fit. So it's been probably over an hour, honestly. We are suffering serious defeat. But I messaged the guy who's actually got the taillights put in, and he said that he just cut it with a box cutter, cut one of the tabs off, or shortened it. And that's what we're doing inside the house actually right now. We shortened it. Now it won't fit right, because of this lip. It doesn't match that. Alright guys, so it's gonna be the third attempt for these taillights. Know what we have to do? We have to shave the body line down a little bit for the taillights. About 5/16 of an inch is what I saw. Might have to bring maybe a 1/4 inch, I'm not sure. But we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited to see how they'll look when they're in. I'm very confident today. And I'm hoping third time's the charm.
Go in a bit? Yeah, right there. Okay, so that plastic's hitting. Yep.
Yeah. Two variations. I got the smoked variation. I figured I'd get the smoked, A, because I have a black Ranger, and B, it would cover up this reverse bulb, which you can see there. So if it was clear, you'd be able to see the bulb clear as day, and I'm not a huge fan of that look. So I figured smoked is the way to go, and boy was I right. Look at this. You can tell from that acceleration right there, Jordan has an exhaust leak. So he's using his shop anyway, and he offered that I could come as well. So thank you to him. And I really hope that this works, because I was really bummed out all day while I was at work that my spacers, which look awesome, unfortunately had a problem, but we'll see. All right, pulling in to the shop. Do you have Allen keys? I need Allen keys to get my center caps off. I'm just gonna skip this part and then show you guys how I'm cleaning up the hub, because it's gonna take me a little while. Let's check. Is this normal?
No.
What is that?
What does it look like, Gabe?
Studs.
Yeah.
To trim my studs, after all.
Or shave your wheels.
I'd rather do the studs than the rims. Why is it the one side, not the other? We'll have to do both sides then. So on the group, I saw people are cutting the studs here where it gets thick. So cut off this thin part, and then they'll clear the rim, and will eliminate my wobble. I don't know why it's worse on one side than the other, but I'm gonna have to do both sides eventually anyway. But see, cut it down that like 1/8 of an inch, and that should solve it, because I can see that there's an indent on the stud that matches on the rim, because the rim is here rotating and grinding down. So a long time later, the studs they're not all the way to the thick part, but you know, I think it's close enough. I'll test fit the spacer for you guys to see. You can see that the studs seem to be clearing, the spacer is clearing the studs now, rather than the studs clearing the spacer. I'm all mixed up. I can't even hear myself talking right now. You can see the indent where the studs were, where they were rubbing. And it's pretty nasty, so I hope that I got it down enough. So back at Jordan's shop, because I did the driver's side wheel studs last week. This is a week ago now, it's a week later. I'm doing the passenger side wheel studs to get all my tools set up, jack up the truck, get the wheel off, get the grinder ready. Dylan over there is working on moving his exhaust over to make it sound straight piped, I guess. Jordan is going to do his oil change. He's not really, I don't know what he's doing. Kind of curious to hear how this is going to sound on this. It's not bad. The spacer just drops right off. I'm gonna kill myself. Find out if I die. Alright guys, it is currently 3:06 a.m. but I have cured the wheel wobble problem with the spacers.
Did you see that right there? That's a Ford Ranger.
Yes! Yes! Those are the bolts we were worried about, and as you guys can see, the mid pipe is disconnected. I'm a bit nervous to touch it on. Oh, it's not bad. Exhaust is off, but we're gonna go eat, but before that, I'm gonna start it up so you can hear what it sounds like straight pipe today. Are we ready? Yep. Oh my god!
You don't need
Wait.
to hit it. You don't need to hit
Just
it.
out of my way.
Bro, let me hit it with the hammer!
Second.
Does your exhaust not do that? We're in the final stretch. This is... But... yeah.
Trying to get that weld 3 pound video.
This is the moment of truth. See if there's a leak. Yeah. Ready? Oh, it sounds like a lot of it's coming from back here. Alright, I'm ready. guys, this thing sounds so incredible. It sounds like a different truck. Performance increase. I do notice it accelerates a lot harsher, but the sound through the rev band, like, it makes you just want to rev it out farther. It's quite surreal, honestly, because the truck always felt like it never wanted to rev out with the stock exhaust, and now it feels like it wants to, so that's pretty exciting. You can see that the pipe, because it's stainless steel, has actually changed color. Just pretty cool looking. And I'm not hearing any rattles, nothing like that. The tip looks really good. And the sound, even at idle, you can tell, is deeper and is there, but it's not overpowering at all. Considering it's a Ford Ranger, there's flow masters that come out the back. You know, you can just get, like, you can get different mufflers. There's a few catback options through Flowmaster and MagnaFlow. However, this MBRP catback, which I've seen on YouTube, it was ideal for me because, one, I like the stock exit look. However, this one comes on more of an angle out towards the bumper, whereas the stock one was straight right here. So I like that a lot more, as well as the fact that it's stainless steel. The tip is polished, so it matches the badging on the truck. And I just don't like the rear exit look on trucks, except for, and conveniently, is the Ram right there. The newer trucks do manage to pull it off, but for the Ranger, I prefer the side exit, and this one is perfect. So, let's chat. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little recap of the Ranger build, which is really the meat and potatoes of the Ranger build. God, I just washed this thing 3 days ago, and one rainfall, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So, I made this big summary video, not only just to look back and kind of reminisce on how far this truck has come, because I think about it almost every day. This truck has come a very long way, and it's always nice to reflect back on it. It's one of my favorite things to do, is because I remember when this was a vision, and now it's right here in front of me. But I made this video, like I said, to look back on it, and also to point out that I'm not done with the Ranger. I really wanted to tell you guys this. I know I got the bike, I got the R3. I'm not done with the Ranger. There is still stuff I want to do to it. Nothing nearly as big as a lift and all that. But just small things. For example, maybe smoked fog lights. Like stuff like that. Just small aesthetic things. But aside from that, the Ranger still isn't going to go anywhere. Hopefully I can make some off-roading videos. I made an Instagram poll and you guys voted that I take it to the drag strip over my R3. I think it was like 88% of you decided that. So if you want to get on more polls in the future, give me a follow on Instagram at 6speedfletch, the exact same as my YouTube channel name. So the Ranger isn't going anywhere, and I want to make that clear as day. Just to make this short, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and looking back on the good old Danger Ranger. Plenty of Ranger content coming, don't you worry. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. And with all that said, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.